How's it going, everybody? It's officially noon on a Monday, which means it's time for the 2025 Coaches Show with the Lubbock Matadors, presented by our friends at Wundertre. You're joined by the head coach, David Ormson. Coach, welcome onto the show, man. Glad to have you back.
Thank you very much. My favorite time of the week.
It is?
Yep, other than game day, obviously.
Other than game, so. I'll take being the second favorite. I'm not going to lie. And I'm looking at your hat, debuting the new, is this the dad hat?
These are the dad hats. Campaigned hard for these, so.
You did.
Finally got them in.
Well, they had red, white, and black, and it looks great, man.
Yeah, love them. Love them.
I need to get me one.
I think they're going quickly as well, so people need to get on them.
I heard that the second the boxes came in, everybody in here was excited about it, which is awesome.
Yep.
What else is awesome and what I was excited about was another victory on this past Saturday, man. 2-1 over FC Brownsville. A fiery game, but the Matadors come out on top.
Yeah, no, it's always good to beat Brownsville because they're such a good team year after year. Even though this year, maybe in the table it's not looking as good, when you watch their games, they're still a problem every time, and they always look like they can win. So to be able to get maximum points off them this year is, it's really good. It's positive. Like I said, it's not easy playing them. So
right.
Yeah, happy to. I've got the maximum points now.
Absolutely, yeah. You went 2-0 against them this season, and John talked about that on the call. Like this is a team that you cannot overlook, and you can't overlook anybody because the talent in the Lone Star Conference is there every game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've said it before. I think this is the strongest NPSL conference in the country. From top to bottom, if you're not on it, a team will punish you. So I don't think you can say that maybe about other conferences as much. So yeah, it's best conference to be in, but. I mean, that's what you want. You don't want games where you think you're going to go in and win 15-0 or something.
Yeah, you don't want the Virginia Dream Conference.
Yeah, you want competitive games, and that's what you get with the Lone Star Conference.
I think they're like plus 37 in goal differential. That Virginia Dream team.
That's impressive. Well, they could be really good as well.
They could be
really, really good.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, dude. Yeah, some of those final scores like 11-0. It was like 7-0. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But you talk about how this is one of the toughest conferences in the entire NPSL, and you guys are sitting at second or at the top right now, actually, aren't you?
Yeah, we're first in points, but they also do points per game. So Oklahoma have a game in hand. They're on 16 points. We're on 18. So obviously, if they were to win that game in hand, then they'd go top again. But it's so close. And like I've said in previous shows, we don't really pay attention to the standings because, I mean, it can change within a couple of days. So
absolutely.
It's more just focus on the next game and try to get the 3 points.
You got CF10 Houston coming to town on Thursday of this week. But after the win over Brownsville with 3 games left, you guys have secured a playoff spot, and I think that's big time.
Yeah, no, nice to get it done, and obviously do it with a few games to spare is really nice. Though we're still focused on just the next game. We're not worrying about playoffs yet. Like I said, nice to be in there, but
absolutely.
Houston's the only.
You guys got bigger goals than just getting in the playoffs. You guys want to host. You guys want to make sure you host multiple games.
Yeah, so it's a one game at a time still. Keep the ball rolling.
I love that.
Houston next.
CF10 Houston coming to town. What do you know about that club?
CF10. I mean, they're a dangerous team to play. It's one of those teams where if you are not at your 100%, they will come in and beat you. Going back to how strong the Lone Star Conference is, so. Expecting a tough challenge Thursday night.
Absolutely.
Obviously, I said it on the broadcast after the game. We need as many people out there as possible to make home a fortress, and every point counts right now.
Absolutely, it was a fortress once again for the last home game as well. 5,103 fans were in attendance, and it was another great night out at Lowry Field. It's one of those things that you just got to be out there and you got to experience it.
Yeah, someone told me, I can't remember who it was now. I think it was Rustin, our mental performance coach, and he invited a few people out that had never seen a game of soccer before.
Yeah.
And by the end of the game, they were buying all the merch, and they were in. Yeah, they were super invested. So, I mean, the atmosphere is just incredible. What the Mozos do with the drums, the trumpets, all the chanting. So many people are packing out the stands. It's a special experience, and something that we spoke to the guys about before the game. That you're in a privileged position to be able to do this with your friends on a summer's night.
It doesn't beat it.
In front of 5,000-6,000 people every game. So.
And the Mozos just don't stop either the whole time.
They're amazing.
It's great. They are amazing.
I keep seeing Dylan in the Pope outfit as well. It's
well, he was like the third shot in the hype video of the thank you, and he was like.
It's just a sight to behold. We're blessed.
It was awesome.
We're blessed.
We were, and we were blessed this season out at Lowry. We're undefeated at home this season, which is awesome.
Yeah.
With 2 more home matches to go, and hopefully we can keep that rolling. Wundertre coming in with our first comment here on the live stream, and we want to hear from you throughout this broadcast. I need to make sure if we hit 700, I'm going to throw a party if we hit 700 on the subscriber count. That was the goal coming into the broadcast. We were at 692. We are 8 away. We're always trying to push it forward. We're always trying to push it forward.
Close.
All right, Wundertre's comment is need over 5,000 fans to ... raise the roof, question mark.
Raise the roof.
Raise the roof. You see what he's doing there. We had a conversation.
There's layups right now.
And here's your wide open layup to a great roofing company, okay? Hey, Lubbock residents need roofing solutions that you could rely on. Look no further than our trusted local roofing company, Andrews Brothers. They offer top-notch roof repairs, replacements, and installations. With their experienced team and superior craftsmanship, they got you covered. Call us today, 806-798-7663 for a free estimate. I know for a fact they do a free estimate. They came to my house. They did my windows. They did my roof. And I should be getting it done soon, hopefully, if insurance takes care of it.
If anybody is watching this, I'd imagine maybe one of the Mozos, Caleb or something, if we can get a mock-up made of D. Wade playing it to LeBron James and put his face on LeBron.
And then we put Wundertre on the other one.
I think,
Dude, I see
good layup there for the
That
average.
was an absolute, thank you, Wundertre. I appreciate you, Alex, over there. Going back to the home match this past week, Jamal Williams, the man of the match, getting the start in the starting 11. We'll get to hear from him in just a few moments, but talk about his game and him earning that title.
Yeah, throughout the season, every time he's played, he's put in selfless performances, working hard for the team. He's always looking dangerous whenever he's going forward. I thought in the last game, he held the ball up well. He was taking guys on. He was creating chances. Obviously, we scored off the set piece for the first goal with JT, but that all came from Jamal picking up the ball and driving at the opposition and being positive towards goal. I just thought he had a great performance, and obviously got the goal in the second half. And I said it in my comments on him winning the Man of the Match award. I think that's the first of many for him now for the rest of the season.
That's big time. Yeah, we'd love to see. You know, as when soccer's so much fun, right? The whole game. I love offense. We all love offense, and when offense wins the Man of the Match, you know your offense did something well.
Yeah, I mean the goals are there. The goals are in him. He knows it as well. Played for the Barbados national team as well. This guy's got top level pedigree. So. You're going to be seeing a lot more of it.
I love that.
I
love that. Pride of Wayland Baptist, too. I love that he's a guy 45 minutes away from here.
Exactly.
And I think he had the whole family there the other day, right? I'm going to have to ask him about that. He's going to be our interview coming up in just a little bit. United Supermarkets was the game day sponsor for that game, and I'm not going to avoid the elephant a little bit. I'll avoid it. But they got their money's worth with those yellow cards that they gave out.
There was a lot of yellow cards,
they were holding them up. And,
I was trying to get one. You know, I'm trying to be a good partner. I was like, maybe I should get one just to be a good partner, but didn't happen.
Well, shout out to the wife. She got me a shirt too.
Very nice.
You on the United shirt,
Very
and
nice.
there's so many giveaways at these games. And if you're a fan that hasn't had a chance to come because there's giveaways that they give out. What do you think of the shirt, Coach?
I love it. Very nice. I actually was going to make a comment on that because I hadn't seen that one before.
I usually have my normal rotation of shirts, and this is.
So that was from the game.
This is from the game. They gave out I think 300 to the first 300 that walked through the gates, and my wife was like number 20.
Yeah. Okay.
And she's pregnant right now, and she was like, it won't fit me in a month, so I'm going to get your size.
Okay.
So shout out to the bride. Hooking me up. I appreciate it. Yeah, so make sure you get there early. Of course, Gatorade and Pepsi will be our game day presenting sponsor coming up. And do they need to bring you a Celsius that day?
To be fair, they are such great partners. They help us out in the locker room a lot. They leave a lot of goodies in there for the first team and coaching staff. So
Celsius is already in there.
The Celsius is there on ice. So.
Yeah, and it was peach flavored. If you care to know, that's what he had at game day the other day.
Yeah.
Is that the favorite?
I don't know, it changes from day to day. Yeah, I think I said before, there's one called Playa Vibe, which is really nice.
Yes.
And they got the Cosmic Vibe ones, those.
You're just in for the vibe.
I can go, one day I could be here, one day I could be there, but.
He's adjusting. It's
great.
There's
just a lot of good flavors.
Celsius. Of course, Gatorade and Pepsi will be out there doing their thing and doing some more giveaways probably. Yes,
I saw our truck today, the Pepsi Gatorade truck. Driving
with the
around
Matador?
Town. Yeah, with the Matador.
Dude, that thing's big time.
Dude, how crazy! I was just driving back from practice and on the way here, and just saw it driving past. Little things like that are just so cool.
Yeah, well, and that's just that's our partners believing in us and in what the Matadors are doing. Father's Day was this past yesterday.
Yep.
Did you hit up Pops?
I did. FaceTimed with the father. Wish my brother a happy birthday. My brother a happy Father's Day as well.
Dude, this fly is getting me. Sorry.
Also, as well, I'm going to shout out my nephew again because I spoke to him on his birthday.
William. I remember the name.
William. So we spoke about Spider-Man. Spidey's his favorite.
William David, by the way.
So, who's your favorite superhero?
I like Spider-Man.
Big Spider-Man guy?
Yeah, I'm a Spider-Man guy. Whenever I call them Slurpees, they're the ices that you can get at the gas station.
Yeah.
I call it the Spider-Man flavor. I get red and blue.
Red and blue.
I got to mix it up.
Big blue.
Yeah.
That,
my neighbor's a big Batman fan. I know that.
I love Batman.
Yeah, he's a big Batman.
Spider-Man, Wolverine, big Wolverine guy.
Dude.
Hulk, what they've done to Hulk in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is a travesty.
Yeah.
They have absolutely butchered that character.
Yeah.
And I'm not having it.
You're done.
I'm not having it.
I know they had like She-Wolf was a debacle apparently in the Marvel universe.
She-Hulk.
Yeah, well,
She-Hulk. I didn't get to it. I think there's too many projects out now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bit too much.
I think that She-Hulk movie was like a big flop in the box office.
2003 Hulk with Eric Bana, brilliant.
Yes.
The 2008 one with Eric Norton, brilliant. And then first Avengers movie, they did him justice, and then just
Slowly regressed after that.
just off a cliff.
How could they bounce back from this, coach?
I don't know. Do you know what? I think they're putting out too many projects. They
Yeah.
just need to reel it in a bit. But we'll see how this Avengers Doomsday goes.
Yeah,
you know
simplify it maybe.
Simplify it.
I like that.
Yeah, too much.
Too much, yeah. Too much for
Quality,
me.
quality over quantity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. What do you guys got going this week? Getting back to the team, and obviously you got training sessions every day, and
Yep.
you being involved in this community.
Yeah, we had a fun one today, a little fun training session, and worked on some of the principles, but put it in with a lot of fun activities. And Blue Team, shout out Blue Team, they got the win today.
Okay.
For the second time. They made all the points back. They were 20 points down, and coincidentally, the last game was worth 21 points.
And they won.
And they won, so and they brought it back. So,
dude, that is awesome. Shout out to the Blue Team.
But yeah, no,
man.
we're working hard in practice. Obviously, gearing up for the game on Thursday. And,
Yeah.
It's all systems go.
So I have because I'm a teacher and the full-time gig for me, and I have like themed days. Do y'all like Monday is Music Monday, and I'll let the kids pick the music. I call it Flex on 'em Friday, like we're gonna finish strong. You know? Do you have themed days or anything like that?
Not really. I mean, we if it's a couple of days before a game day, it's a match day -2. We
Yeah.
do that, and we'll work on whatever specifically we think needs working on after watching
Yeah.
game film. So yeah, there's no like crazy sock day, although that could be something I start implementing maybe.
That'd be fun. You know, it's a vibe. Going back to the vibe.
Maybe we have a practice crazy sock day.
Or like dress like a dad day since Father's Day was here.
Just
you
like
know.
a dad day, yep.
Yeah. Hey, fire department versus police department the other day, circling back.
Yeah.
That was really cool. I know you didn't really get a chance because you were with the club.
Yeah.
But 4-2 the final score there. And shout out to the police department. I saw some major improvements. The fire department needs to work on their goalkeep a little bit, Coach.
I did hear the police department brought in some non-police.
Was it their
members
forwards?
to play. Yeah.
Dude, there was a
One
guy
of them
that...
I do recognise. Forgive me, I can't remember his name, but I believe he goes to Lubbock Cooper.
Wow.
I believe I've seen him before.
So there was a forward out there playing for the police department. He had the frosted tips.
That
And
was-
I
that's
was like, this kid, he came from the field to come here. You know.
But
like-
maybe it's because he's a future police officer. You know what I mean? Maybe
You know what? I bet Lubbock Cooper offers a law enforcement class.
Maybe they're scouting. Like, you know how we have to scout for
Uh-huh.
players and stuff? Maybe that's what they're doing. They're eyeing up
maybe
future
maybe they're
Leos.
helping you get a future player too.
Could be as well, actually.
He was running and gunning, and
I heard it's 4-0 now, the record.
it is. Yeah, they're 4-0. The sirens were blaring, and it was a good time. Shout out to United again for getting the kits for them as well. Because
Yeah,
those
they
kids
look
look awesome.
sweet. The Puma ones, they look really sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pumas.
Hey,
Pumas.
We need PD to step it up.
Wait, what do we got here? What's the Celsius of the day for Thomas?
Tropical vibe.
Tropical
Pineapple.
vibe. It's always a
Beautiful.
vibe. It was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Again, shout out to Gatorade and Pepsi and Celsius for always taking care of us.
Love them.
Yeah, absolutely. They call, okay, let's go to Spider-Man is top 2 and not 2 is what Wundertre says. So he's a Spider-Man guy over there.
Big time Spider-Man guy.
I need to know the Spider-Man rankings of
Numero
like
uno.
of the movies. You know what I'm saying? Andrew
Yeah.
Garfield to
Well, I grew up on Tobey Maguire, so
Okay.
Has to be the Tobey Maguire movies.
Tobey Maguire.
I remember the cereal when I was a kid, and you'd get like the toys in it,
Uh-huh.
and I was obsessed with it. So he's number 1.
Okay.
Might have to go Tom Holland number 2 to be fair.
Oh man.
Is that debatable?
No, I like I'm an
Personally.
Andrew Garfield
Well, I really
guy.
like Andrew Garfield as well, but I just
Yeah.
think
I think the Electro movie is what sells it for me. The soundtrack of that movie was just so great.
Oh,
And-
well, is there a shout out for the Spider-Verse as well?
yeah,
the animated.
Dude, my students love that stuff.
I think you got to throw it in there, to be honest.
Absolutely. You got to throw it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're derailed. This show has been derailed. We're no longer talking soccer anymore. I apologize. Hey, you're getting to know Coach though, which is cool. That's the part of the coaches show, right? It's a good show. They called in some hired muscle. Must be the SWAT team, is what Wundertre says. Must be the SWAT
interesting.
team. Hey, we came up with an idea actually on the broadcast, and I guarantee you they probably heard it over there at that table about how we could make it really big, right? You could bring in volunteer fire departments, and you could do like a
Yeah.
bracket leading up to the very last game of the season, where the team that you know.
Yeah, we could bring in the military. The Navy has a team.
No, like maybe like the sheriff's office here in
Oh,
town, or like the
the National
DPS,
Guard.
the Department of Public Safety. They could do a bracket leading up to the very final game.
Can Covenant put a team together?
I bet they could. They're a first responder.
That's what I mean.
A first responder. There we
First
go.
responder.
And they are a sponsor.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. First sponsor. First responsor.
We can put 16 teams together somehow and we'll make it
I think-
bracket style.
I think it'd be really cool, and you could build on it every game.
We'll have March Madness, but it'll be
Yeah.
in June.
Yeah.
June. You got a word for it?
I don't know. June
Any
Madness.
alliteration come to mind?
mind?
I'm not sure. June.
I-
We'll have a think on that.
Yeah.
I'll have a think on that.
It's an idea.
Jazzy June.
Jazzy June.
I don't know about that.
Goals in June. Hit us in the comment section with a John coming in with a comment here. I see it up top. Let's take a look. Great idea, I say. Sponsor and partners tourney.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, you're
getting
getting
finger
John.
clicks.
John, you're getting it,
Spoken word.
dude. John's locked in. That was his idea the other day too, live on the air, and it kind of just authentically happened, which was really cool.
What was his idea? The sponsor?
The tournament, like, with you get everybody. That'd be really cool. Coach calling for a National Armed Forces game. This is going to be big, fast.
Big time.
We are big time, though.
That's a big time. Well, there's the Navy Army in college football, right? So let's do it for soccer over the summer.
Yeah. I heard somebody over there say "Go Army." There we go.
It is.
Yeah.
Our next game is military appreciation night, so
The football frenzy.
full circle.
Yeah.
Full circle. We're at that.
Full circle. Things in the community that we kind of already talked about, how you guys have training sessions this week. Are you doing any kids camps or anything like that?
We have so tomorrow our guys are going to the library to read to kids. That's something that we're doing twice a week. We do it on a weekly basis, so they'll be doing that. We do have more. I can't remember off the top. I need my schedule. Whenever I have my schedule in front of me, I can pick it up. But
Yeah. I picked him up out of a meeting there. Y'all were having a big meeting over here, man. I loved it. Right as I was walking in, I was
Yeah.
like, do I listen? Do I listen to the meeting? Dude, this fly is getting me today. Do I listen to the meeting, or do I just sit here and hang out? I kind of listened. I'm not going to lie. I apologize.
no problem. They'll eavesdrop.
That's
As
the
it
old
is.
news guy in me, though.
Yeah.
But I am learning. I ask questions on things that I should talk about and shouldn't talk about, and so I'm doing better. It's a process.
You're always
Coach.
smashing it. You
Huh?
smash
Dude,
it all the time.
Dude, this fly, I'm about to smash this fly on my forehead, dude. You see it? There it is. Should I go for it? Mute the mic. I'm going for it, Alex.
Ooh. Too slow.
Swing and a miss right there, guys.
Don't make them angry. They sting you.
They sting you? That was like a
Or is
goal-
that a B?
That was like a PK right there, and I got blocked by the goalie. That was rough.
Yeah.
That was rough. Coach, anything else you want to say, though, about the last home match? And let's put a bow on it, and then we can move on.
Yeah, obviously, I mean, again, to have a crowd like that, that was a special night. We needed everyone as well. Because, like I said, playing Brownsville was always tough. So to have that wave of noise throughout the whole game is so special, and it gives us that extra boost, especially when guys might be feeling tired. Because, there's going to be moments where there are little lulls in the game, and when you have that 12th man pushing you on, that's what helps you get the win.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially whenever you have that many people there.
I know.
Yeah,
I need to make
big.
a request if I can delay coming to talk to you guys like a minute, so I could go. I haven't been able to celebrate yet with everyone.
Do it. Yeah, I can hold on.
We need to, or Dustin go first maybe next
You
time.
flip it, whatever you want to
Just
do.
flip it, just one time, just so we can experience.
Do you want to go in there?
Yeah,
And
it does.
dude,
It is cool. Like they're waving the flags, they're chanting with the Mozos, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
so
we can do whatever.
This
You know,
fly's coming for me now.
Yeah. The broadcast script can be moved around, whatever we need to do.
Beautiful.
Because I want to see you celebrating. That'd be awesome.
Get right in there. Yeah, could get messy.
Of
Who
course,
knows?
you get messy.
Could
Are you the
get
guy
that
that's going to
really
walk
messy.
in there with the water bottles and like?
Maybe.
Get in?
We'll see.
There's
Depends what
always
kind of game
there's
it is.
always water flying,
There is. Yeah. You
which is great when it's 90+ degrees.
When
That's
it's 90
great.
plus degrees, that's what you're here for.
All right, here we go. Another question from the comment section here. How receptive are the players for the community events? Is it new to them? Do they enjoy it?
No, they love it. We get guys that volunteer, like they all want to do it. So, as soon as we're like, hey, do you want to go to the library? Or, last week we went around United and helped people take groceries to their cars, and they got to meet people, tell them about the upcoming game, and guys are volunteering like that to do
great.
it. So, yeah, they're all really enthusiastic about it.
When y'all train, what time is the training sessions? I think y'all are a morning team, correct?
Yeah, very early in the morning.
Are you a normal morning guy?
I like the mornings because then I have my Celsius. It keeps me going.
Yeah.
So I love morning coffee.
What time is, stretching in the morning whenever it's time to practice? What time is training sessions happening?
So boys get there about 7:30 a.m.
Okay.
to get their pre-stuff in, and then we start 8 a.m. sharp.
8 a.m. on the dot, huh?
And then we're good, yeah. Good to go.
Yeah. Are you a guy that's wearing a whistle around? Tell me what kind of guy you're out there when you're training.
I one
Everywhere.
of those around the finger. Whipping it around the finger,
Oh,
in
yeah?
the mouth.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I do have an electric one as well. One of the batteries fell out, though, and I'm yet to replace the battery, so...
Yeah? I didn't know there was an electric whistle.
Yeah, you just, like, have the button, press it. My dog got to it as well, so it's been chewed.
That's okay.
Uh,
The dog got
badly.
his homework already.
So, so we're just going back to the... Always have a backup as well.
Yeah.
Always got a backup just in case.
I love doing it on your finger thing.
Yeah, the contingency whistle is important.
Yeah. Have to.
Yeah, especially when you got the electric one, because if the battery does run out or does fall out or your dog does chew it,
Uh-huh.
then you
Is
have
that
to have a
electric
backup.
one like loud?
Yeah, it's decently loud.
Yeah.
But-
I don't know. I've never seen one. I kind of want to see it.
But the one I did commandeer this one from Cooper, the our director of events and community engagement.
Oh, yeah.
I commandeered one from her. That one's really loud. So,
Yeah.
Fox 40 whistle. So beautiful.
I was looking at your coaching staff the other day. We talked about them in the pregame. Fits were all on match, all
Yeah.
on point. Jamal looked great with his freshly trimmed beard.
Yeah.
Right? Or did he change? Not
Oh,
Jamal.
Jake.
Jake Willits.
Mr. Willits,
I'm
yeah.
ready for Jamal over there.
Freshly trimmed. Beard was trimmed up. Shout out Kata and Ryan providing the team haircuts.
Is Ryan still cutting everybody?
Yeah, Ryan's still cutting everyone. I have heard he takes about 3 hours to get one trim done. So,
Oh, man. Well, I was
Yeah.
going to ask
But
to
he-
see if
do you
I
know
could
what?
get in line because I think that'd be an awesome thing to do on the coaches show
well,
one day.
yeah,
you know?
I'd probably book now. Well, that's going to be a long coach's show. But do you
Oh,
know what
yeah.
it is? It's because he's a perfectionist. So
Oh.
he does every little hair.
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah. My dad, when I'd get a haircut back in the day, I'd say, I got a haircut. And he'd be like, which one did you get cut? Ryan's cutting every one of them, is what
Right,
you're
yeah.
saying.
Ryan's going to cut every single one of them.
Well, I got gray hairs in here, so
Well, he'll colour those too. If you
he'll
want.
cut them out for me. I need them.
He'll colour them in. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, he'll get you sorted.
I need some help. Ryan, help me out here. And we want to thank Coach. I think I can't believe it, but it's already 12:23, dude. We
went through that quickly.
We flew through it. I totally did not ask a lot of ball questions today. I apologize for that.
Interesting.
Yeah, we're not talking. We're not. Okay, football.
Sorry,
soccer
football.
ball, football.
Okay, let's just clear up what you were talking about there. Oh, and I said it on the broadcast, but people might not have seen the broadcast. I did say Patty Mahomes.
You
I
did.
didn't say
He did.
Peyton Mahomes.
He did. He did.
We VAR checked it.
You
I
did?
thought I was going crazy. You know when like you think you're like, wait, maybe I did say it.
No,
And
you
then,
did. You said it
I-
right.
Yeah, I watched it back.
He did a discount double check on it.
But,
you know what's
yeah.
really cool is that like this broadcast really does go pretty far and wide. I had a guy text me a picture of me he was on the United Supermarkets off of 4th Street, sitting at the the adult beverage spot. He was watching the game, and he from United, which was really cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought that was awesome. Like,
That is
that
awesome.
means we're in establishments. People are watching
We've got
us.
people watching us around the world. We've got trucks with our logos on it going through the city.
Mm-hmm.
We've got 5,500, 6,000 fans coming to games. I mean,
That's big time, dude.
It's not bad.
I
huh?
said that the other day that nobody matches us in the Lone Star Conference, and then immediately Oklahoma started flooding me in the comment section, and then I was like, nah, we're not having it.
I will say they're doing a great job from what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
On and off the field. So shout out to them, and that's what you want as well. You want everyone
others to be great.
If everyone's up, then it makes the league exciting.
That's
so.
actually what me and John did on the broadcast the other day. Is that like we're glad that you're doing well. Like we're
Yeah.
happy for you.
Yeah, the more people doing well, the better. Obviously, it makes the competition harder. It's a special experience then when you get to go away and play games, and then when they get to come here, vice versa. So, yeah.
Well, that's your last road game of the season of the regular season is going to them, and so I'm excited to see the kind of atmosphere that they bring. Of course, one game at a time, and that game is this Thursday against CF10 Houston. You want your face in the place, Coach. Thank you so much for hopping on the Coaches Show.
Appreciate you.
We appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
All right, when we come back, we'll have more, and we're going to have the man of the match, signature tag man of the match. Jamal Williams will be joining us. Stay with us. We'll be right back right after this. Of course, is being presented to you by our friends at Wundertre.
Lubbock Matadors are all about partnering with local businesses and investing in the community.
Being a local business, it was really important to us, not only to support Dustin and his family, but the Matador Soccer Club.
When you hear the word cancer for the first time, suddenly every moment matters.
How do I tell my family?
Where do I go for the best treatment?
At Covenant Health, you're never alone.
Covenant's cancer team is made up of the finest oncology specialists in the region, armed with state-of-the-art technology so you can stay close to home for the most advanced treatment available.
Cancer care at Covenant Health, because when you hear the word cancer, every moment matters.
All right, and welcome back to the Coaches Show, presented to you by our friends at Wundertre. We also want to give a shout-out to a locally owned business here in town. If you're looking for hometown service, look no further than Matador sponsor Grease Monkey and Monkey Splash of Lubbock. Stop by to take care of your automotive needs. They're off a slide road, and, of course, they will always do a great job. Joining me now is the Signature Stag Man of the Match, Signature Stag, your one-stop man shop. Had to say that for Coach, even though he's not in here now. He's in there watching the film, I bet. Jamal Williams, though, joining us here on the Coaches Show. Man, thank you for hopping on here, and welcome on to the Coaches Show.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, dude. First of all, congrats on getting the Signature Stag Man of the Match. What was that like for you getting that honor?
I would say it's a big improvement because I'm now starting to catch my footing, getting to know the players, getting to know the playing style and everything. So it's a big achievement for me.
Yeah, talk about your game this past Saturday. You got to score a goal, which was awesome. I think that's your first one of the season, correct? But you've been involved in a lot of different things throughout the course of the season.
Yes, having my first goal, it was quite exciting. I want to shout out to coaches and my family for always believing in me, for having the opportunity to talk to me like day in, day out, to keep me calm, although I'm frustrated. Yeah.
Well, and you brought up your family. You had a lot of family, it seemed like, at that last home match. What was that like for you?
Yeah, that was a big. I think I got to shout out to all the guys who come out to support me.
Mm-hmm.
Because without them, I don't think I would be here.
Right. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Without them, you wouldn't. So your support system is so important to you?
Yes, it's very important.
Well, as Father's Day was just yesterday, you want to give a shout out to your father here on the Coaches Show?
Yes, I want to shout out to my dad, Ryan Williams. He's back home, probably at work right now.
Yeah. Hopefully he's watching. That'd be cool, huh? Did you send him the link?
No, I didn't.
Well, send it to him afterwards. He can always watch it back on YouTube. That's the beautiful thing about where we're doing this Coaches Show every week, is that you can go back and watch it, which is really cool. And again, we're looking at you, Matador Nation. We're looking to hit 700 here on this live stream. We were so close. Make sure you hit subscribe. Are you subscribed to the YouTube channel?
No.
Yeah, maybe we could do that in a minute. Maybe he's going to pull out his phone and he's going to subscribe for us. We're going to get a little closer here on the live stream. You got a couple coaches coming into the comments here as he's pulling out his phone to subscribe. I'm going to read some of these comments here. Jake Willett, shout out to Ryan for being an excellent barber. He is. we were just talking a minute ago. Ryan got Jamal here all fixed up, and he's done multiple haircuts, right?
Yes.
Yeah?
He was cutting my hair from the time we were going to school together at Wayland Baptist University.
Yeah, well, and you're still going to Wayland, right? Or?
Yes, I'm currently still going to Wayland.
That's awesome, man. Being 45 minutes away from your college is really cool. You know, do you see people from your college come in to watch you and all that kind of stuff?
Yes, I have a couple guys coming to some of the home games. Some of them probably busy with work, but I'm also thankful for the ones who showed up.
Yeah. You know, usually one of my questions to the players is how has Lubbock been treating you? But you're kind of probably already used to this West Texas and the hospitality of the South Plains.
Yes, I'm very accustomed to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lubbock's been treating you well is good. That's awesome. Ryan saying I do house calls. So if you're a Matador fan looking to get a haircut from Ryan, hit him up. I don't know how we hit him up. How do we hit him up? Does he have social media?
Yes, he have Instagram at Ryan Nadu.
Oh, dude, he even knew his at. What a big-time friend right there, man. That's awesome. Wundertre saying that Ryan is a man of the people. Absolutely. And then shout out to the Lone Star Conference commentators. But they ain't us, is what John said. That's funny. They do good work. Every one of our teams in the Lone Star Conference. Friday night, playing in front of 5,000 once again. Talk about that from a player perspective of what it's like going out there and seeing a huge crowd every home match.
As a player, like, when you're tired and like in the dying moments, it's always good to have the fans supporting you. Especially shout out to the Mozos.
Mm-hmm.
And the first, like, well, not the first. In the last, like, couple minutes I was on, I was kind of tired, and then I saw the Mozos drumming and give me excitement. So I was like, nah, I can't give up right now. I got to keep going.
Yeah, you can't. If you're tired, the guy that does the drums the whole game,
Yeah.
like he's going the whole game. He's got to be tired too, right?
Yeah.
You got to think, yeah, man. And then the one with the megaphone, that he just keeps going too. It's awesome. I love that, and I love what the Mozos do for you guys and for, of course, the community. And if you want to be a Mozo, I think they're always accepting applications. So there you go. Okay, so then you guys get the win 2-1, right? You get to celebrate with the Mozos and the fans, but you're already ready to move on to the next one, right? To CF10 Houston coming to town.
Yes. What I have done Saturday is past, so now it's on to the next one. Hopefully we can win that game too, or we're going to win that game.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen a fire in your team in the training sessions this week? Can just continue because you punched your ticket in the playoffs, but obviously you guys want more than that.
Yes, I think the guys today in training were pretty excited. Don't mind my team lost, but like.
Were you part of the team that was up 20-0 and then gave up the 21 in the last game?
Yes, I was.
Oh man, I was told to give a shout out to the blue team. What team were you on?
I was on yellow.
On yellow?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how to respond to that. I'm sorry, man.
It was a bit frustrating, but like it has passed, so I'm on to the next session now.
Yeah, on to the next session. Yeah. It also adds it's a fire to you for tomorrow when Team Yellow comes back together to take a little revenge, probably.
Yes, tomorrow Team Yellow is not losing.
Team Yellow ain't it. You better watch out, Team Blue. We're coming for you. All right. What was your focus in this last match from John in the comment section?
My focus in the last match was to get on the score sheet, help the team to be as positive as possible, and to win the game.
Yeah, that sounds like Coach's keys to the match. Every single match he has is Mears Mazda keys to the match, and it's just pressure, 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 score.
Yeah.
Right? And what is it like playing for Coach?
Well, this is my first time playing for him. I think he's a very great guy on and off the field. Mm-hmm. He also helped me in training day in, day out with like pressing and understanding the system more, because basically like the first time I'm playing the system and the pressing game he wants to play. So it's pretty interesting right now. I'm still learning.
Yeah, I love it. I love watching y'all move the ball around and like set each other up for success. It's so fun to watch. He calls it the pure way of playing soccer, right?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Jamal Wundertre wants to know, is a hot dog a sandwich? This has been a common question that he has asked throughout the course of these coaches shows.
That's a sticky one. I'll say yes, a hot dog is a sandwich.
Okay.
Because it's between two breads.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a valid answer. Yeah. I lean towards no, just because the bun is still attached, and so it's still one. And so.
But sometimes it's detached though.
They do, and actually that's always because I buy the cheap buns. You know, I'm the definition of a cheap guy, and so no, they always break on me. You're exactly right.
I don't blame you. I buy the cheap bread too. Like.
Yeah, Walmart brand, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, great value.
Actually, no, United brand. I apologize. United
United.
signature mark brand. There it is. Yes, sir. Okay. Again, we want to hear more comments coming from you in just a moment. Rapid fire kind of questions, getting to know you. Actually, we haven't officially gotten to know you yet. Let our fans know everything about you, where you're from. Of course, you go to Wayland Baptist, but let the fans know who you are, man.
Yeah, so You already guys know my name is Jamal Williams. I'm from Barbados. Well, Ashton Hall, St. Peter, Barbados. I basically grew up there my whole life until I was like 18. Then I moved to the U.S. to study. Yeah, I'm here in Lubbock playing with the Matadors.
That's awesome. And so have you been at Wayland the whole time for your studies?
Well, my first year I was in Snyder, Texas.
Okay, yeah.
Western Texas College.
Yes, Western Texas.
And then after in 2022, I moved to Wayland Baptist University.
What is it like getting recruited for a college here in the States when you don't live in the States? Like, what is that process like? Take us through that, because I've never been recruited generally, but I think it's probably a little more challenging to get your name out there, or is it easier maybe because you could send them film nowadays?
Yes. Well, in today's world with internet and we all know how social media works and stuff, highlights, whatever.
Yeah, like Twitter
Yeah.
or X. I apologize, X.
So for me, it wasn't like, I won't say it's hard for me, but for some people I know it was like quite difficult. For me, why it wasn't hard was because like I have an older brother that basically been here for like 9 years now.
Okay.
He is like a enrollment coach at Wayland.
Okay.
And now like he is the one who helped me, got my video out to Coach Elton. Shout out to Coach Elton for recruiting me, bring me to the U.S.
That's big time, dude.
Yeah.
I love that. And so your brother still coaches at Wayland?
Well, he works in the office as like an enrollment coach, like a recruiter. So he helps like a lot of American kids come in for like different sports, study university.
Okay, that's really awesome. Yeah, and of course Wayland is 45 minutes up the road. They have a coffee shop up there that I always make a stop at. That's really nice.
The Creamery?
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, didn't they film a movie there?
I think they did.
I think they did. Okay? Here we go. From John again, coming in the comment section. Thank you, John. Is your play style different with Coach Dave?
I would say yes, it's different. But now he's allowing me to become myself even more in the past couple of weeks. The only thing I would say is different now is the press and how he want me to press.
Okay.
So normally at Wayland now, I'm accustomed to pressing like the two center backs.
Okay.
Trapping one center backs one side, and if it like get switched out, press the next center back again. But for now, like for Coach Dave, he want me to press the center back, and if the ball gets over the net side, I'll just drop into like formation and just like, we call it like rest defense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, you're talking John's language. John is a giddy man right now getting that response from you. He is the X's and O's kind of guy, and I know he loved getting that response from you. Okay, match coming up this upcoming week, right, against CF10 Houston. What are you guys working on in training? Don't give away too much, obviously, because you don't want to give away the game plan. But, like, is there something you guys might be focusing on you guys or whatever, just getting ready for Thursday?
Well, for Thursday game, we're just practicing on finishing, be more clinical as coach wanted us to be. Because last game, I believe we had like over 20 shots in total and only like scored 2, which is like 5%.
Right.
Yeah.
So finishing is.
One
Y'all
big
did
piece.
take more shots this last game. I did notice that. The whole time I was getting ready to yell goal for you guys, which I got to yell it for you, which is awesome. And, of course, JT, he scored off of a set piece, correct?
Yeah, the shortest guy on the team.
Yeah.
Scoring a header is,
Which is kind of crazy,
Yeah,
right?
because I'm 6'2", and right now I can't score a header, so I got to shout out to the little guy.
Yeah, well, he's a little bit of everywhere, isn't he,
Yeah,
JT?
he is.
He's fun. Is he fun to play with?
Yes, I actually play with his older brother too at Wayland.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, small world, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very small, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, we got Jake Willits coming in. Stop giving the tactics away, Jamal. He's not. I don't think he gave away anything, right?
No, I didn't, but I'm sorry, coach.
Is he one of your position coaches?
Yes, he's my finishing coach.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did he? I heard he got a haircut from Ryan, which is awesome.
Yes.
Is he looking sharp?
Yeah, it's very sharp.
I want to get him on this coach's show too.
Yeah, you got.
It's a coach's show. He's an assistant coach. You know what? Has he not officially received an invite from Coach?
I don't think so, but he have no from us.
This is your official invite, Coach Willits. We want you. We want you sitting right here, answering all the hard questions. They're not hard though, right?
No, they're not hard.
Yeah, they're not hard. All right, let's get to know your team a little bit. Who are your roommates this year?
My roommates is Ryan and Bryce and Momo.
Well, so you're right there in the barber shop.
Yes.
Is he cutting in your living room?
Yes, he's cutting my living room, yes.
So you got everybody's hair on the floor and all of that?
Yeah.
Does he clean it?
Yeah, he
That's
does
good.
clean it. He's a very clean guy.
That's good. Love to hear that. Who is the there's always big personalities everywhere you go. Is there a big personality in your room that you went with your roommates?
I won't say there's big personality, but everyone's humble and to their self.
Okay.
And yeah, I appreciate that about the guys.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Is anybody the cook in the room? Anybody cook for everybody?
We don't really cook because, like, by the time we get back from training in the morning, we just make like a little breakfast and then probably take a shower, take a nap, and then wake up from like 3 o'clock to go to team meal, and then we're back sleeping again.
Dude, I'm a big believer in naps. Are you a big believer in naps?
Yeah, I need at least like 13 hours of sleep.
Wait, how many hours?
13 hours.
13 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
That is, dude. I'm lucky to get like 6 as a dad nowadays, man. Like you're looking at a zombie right now.
Yeah, that's
all
the biggest
the time.
fear too.
Yeah, 13 hours.
Yeah, I don't think right now, like me personally, I can't get kids right now because like I'm not gonna get my 13 hours of sleep.
You gotta have it.
So I'm trying to build myself in for
You're
that day.
just slowly sleeping less. Do you have like a routine or something, or like you just tell the guys, all right, I'm out. It's time. Because
Yeah.
you're technically asleep for more hours than you are awake. If I'm not a math major, but
Yeah, basically, yeah. So I'll be awake like, so I would say like 11 hours, basically.
Okay.
Never that.
okay. Tell me about who's your favorite teammate to hang out with. If I'm seeing you outside of the training session and you're just hanging out with the guys, who you hanging with?
Well, I mostly hang with Ryan,
Okay.
but when I see JT, it's always good to hang with him. He's a very funny guy.
Yeah. I was gonna say who's the funny guy, and it's JT.
Yeah, JT's a funny guy.
Can you give me an example of something he does that is he just being goofy?
Yeah, just being himself, like day in, day out, like you could just look at him and you just laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Do you guys ever eat any junk food? Because every time I talk to you guys, it's like, all right, we're eating pasta, we're eating, a healthy breakfast. I heard some of the guys that work at the soccer box. I think JT's one of them, right?
Yeah.
Like they were trying to get some smoothies for the guys, and none of them wanted them because it's day before the game, and they wanted water.
Me personally, I want to say like I'm not into that like healthy lifestyle kind of.
Okay.
I eat healthy though, but like some days I want my snacks.
Yeah.
I need my sour worms,
Ooh,
my gummy bears.
sour worms. I'm a gummy bear guy too.
Yeah.
Like I don't like chocolate. I'm like the gummy kind of guy.
Yeah, I
like,
don't really eat chocolate either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we need to get like a gummy bear sponsor. That'd be cool, huh?
Yeah, that'd be cool, yeah.
That'd be real cool. All right, here we go. Have you just walked into your apartment and seen someone you didn't know getting a haircut? That was from Wundertre right there.
No, I haven't had it yet, but I think it will be coming soon.
It hasn't happened yet, but it's going to be coming. Yeah, because we
Yes.
keep promoting it. Ryan's still getting haircuts. If so, how often does it happen? How often do haircuts happen in the apartment?
Well, I'll say like at least like 5 times a week. Depends on the time of day or the time of week.
I heard the whole team is lined up for him, which is really cool.
Yeah, so like a lot of guys didn't really have a haircut like I was in the past like week.
Nobody
So-
did?
No, not really.
No.
Not as much.
He's got everybody looking right. He's probably cutting them shorter so that he doesn't be like, okay, you
Yeah.
got an extra week. You got an extra week. How excited was it for you to get the start the other night, though, for the match?
Yeah, it was my second start of the season. I was pretty excited. I was fired up. I had a good warm up, so I know like going into the game is going to be positive.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, once you have good warm up, like going into the game, you're going to feel like more confident.
Uh-huh.
But if you have a bad warm up, like you're going to be quite like frustrated and overthinking stuff.
Right. And you got to be in the Fiend video. That's apparently coaches says that's what y'all all look forward to as being a part of that intro video.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's quite fun.
Does it hype you up out there on the field, getting to hear that?
Yeah.
Seeing your name. On my end, I don't get to hear the Fiend song because it's copyrighted, and so it plays silent on our TV broadcast, which is kind of sad because that gets you hyped too, right?
Yeah,
The Fiend
that
song.
can, yeah.
Anything else you want to say though? Getting ready, coming into Thursday night against CF10 Houston. I kind of stretched this and kind of gone long, and I want to make sure that we cover everything. So sell the fans on why they need to be there Thursday.
Well, I want to invite all the fans and all of Lubbock to come, or who don't live in Lubbock, don't mind like if it's like a 45-minute drive. I want you guys to come because it's going to be worth it because I just want the team to go out there and smack CF10, to be honest. Like, we need it.
Yeah.
We haven't smacked no one like this whole season, and it's supposed to be stressing on like us being clinical. I just want us to go out there and smack someone this season.
Okay, and so you got a motivated team getting ready to go and put on a show. Is what you want to go out there and put on a show come Thursday, which would be really fun.
Yes, please.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Matadors 6-1 on the season, but They want to smack someone. I'm looking,
Yes.
that's a great wording right there. I like it. Jamal, thank you for hopping on, man. Congratulations on being the signature Stag man of the match.
Thank you very much for
Yes,
having
sir. All right, coming up next on the Coaches Show, we got our general manager, Dustin McCorkle. Stay with us. This is being presented to you by our friends at Wundertre.
One thing I really like about working with Wundertre is how fun they make the process. Whether it's monthly strategy meetings or on-site video shoots, they find ways for us to laugh together, all while accomplishing our goals. One thing I really like about working with Wundertre is how fun they make the process. Whether it's monthly strategy meetings or on-site video shoots, they find ways for us to laugh together, all while accomplishing our goals.
How's it? Welcome back. When the game is on the line and the seconds counting, and when it comes to your health, every moment matters. Covenant Health is proud to be an official healthcare partner of the Lubbock Matadors this season, providing players and fans with excellent quality healthcare that they deserve. Joining us now is the general manager of the Lubbock Matadors, Dustin McCorkle. He's a busy man. He is always running and gunning this time of year, and you just got out of a big meeting over there, man. It was awesome to hear and be a fly on the wall for it.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into game planning each week, and we always like to improve. So, did a little recap this Monday on what went well and what we can improve on for this next game, and obviously want to make sure that we have all of our elements coming to life, and we've got some great sponsors. We want to make sure the game day experience is good for them.
2-1 final score of the game from Saturday. That went well.
Yeah, there was a lot happening behind the scenes of that game, so it was hard to watch all of it, but the little bit that I did get to see, obviously, like, that game is always tough. We have a long-standing history there of some really tough battles on the field, and we know we're going to get their best every time they come in here, so it was great to be able to get a win.
Absolutely. What else went well from your perspective from Saturday? You talked about the game day sponsors, United. Shout out to them, giving shirts, giving the cards. That went well.
Yeah.
What else went well?
Well, I think just overall, I mean, the new block party setup has been really fun. We've been getting a lot of good feedback. People are really enjoying the experience with their kids over there. And then, there are so many moving parts to be able to execute on what we have set up. And shout out to our interns who are learning the business. They do such a good job for us. We had a really big group purchased up into our club space. It's catered with food. Some people don't even know that we have that. But being able to see them have a great time, their group leader came up to us and said, this was amazing. Our students had a great time. We're going to do this again next year.
That's great.
And they actually came down out of the suite to get down close to the action towards the end of the game. But again, it's those little things that we look for each and every game to create some emotional interactions that want to bring people back.
Yeah, it's, again, all about community. That's the name of the game. And United Supermarkets played a big role, and it was the perfect game for them to sponsor because the yellow cards were crazy that night, and I love the fans holding them up.
I was up in the suite with their executive group, and during the altercation with the referee in Brownsville, they looked down and saw nothing but those cards.
Yeah, and they
and
loved
I
it.
Could, I was behind everybody, so all I could see was yellow, which meant
They were showing the
they were
red.
showing the red to the ref, and then it wasn't too long after that we did see an ejection. So
Yeah.
our crowd was great influence and very keen on the game. So
Dude, I got excited in that moment. I'm not gonna lie. I might have sang a song. I don't know
well,
if you.
I did not hear your
Yeah,
song.
it was horrible.
But yeah, I think the officials were very patient in that situation. I'm one that our athletes know they're not to touch refs.
Yeah, they touched him.
And there was a lot of touching happening before he finally said enough, which he doesn't have to put up with that. So.
No, it was a lot of finger pointing, and then when I saw him touch him, I was like, "You can't do that." And then immediately,
Yes.
yeah, that red card came up. Hey, we got a lot of comments still coming in. Intern army, that's what we called it during the game, and that's what it is, y'all. Really, because it takes an army and it takes a village to be able to put off those games on Saturday.
Yeah, and yes, like Saturday's game is our longest game because we have the police fire match before that.
Yep.
It was the hottest game that we've had so far.
Way hot. Yeah.
And so being up there at 3:00 in the afternoon after setting up for 2 hours in the morning and then staying there till 11 o'clock at night. Yeah, credit to those guys. They work hard.
Yeah, y'all were there at I saw a Facebook post at 8, 9 in the morning. That's when it starts?
Yeah, we start set up at 8 a.m. and finish up around 10 a.m. Try and let those guys go home and get some rest and hydrate. And then, it's a long day.
Well, and if you're going to be hydrating come Thursday, make sure you get a Gatorade in your hand. That's going to be our presenting sponsor for that game.
Yeah, Pepsi's going to be running point. They got some really cool giveaways. We're going to be showing off the cowbells that they got created.
Okay.
We're looking to do a whiteout game for that. So they're producing some white cowbells for us.
So this is something that we're pushing is a whiteout, huh?
Yeah, we'll be there for a whiteout this coming Thursday night.
Okay, fans, you heard it here first on the Coaches Show. I don't think y'all posted that yet, so
No, I don't
that's a
think
Coaches
so.
Show first right there. It's going to be a whiteout. Make sure you rock the all white. I got to get me a white kit.
Yeah, we actually we have some on sale. So
Yeah.
the merch store will be open this week. Come by if you don't have your white gear. We got some white jerseys available.
Well, and if you're a season ticket holder, you can still get your season ticket one as well, right?
You can, yeah. We are getting very low on jerseys, which is
Yeah.
a great thing because that means that we've sold a lot. I've heard nothing but positive feedback across all of our different jerseys. Some
Dude, it's
people
been great.
Yeah, some people are like, I don't even know which one to get, so they're getting a couple.
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that they all have the year too on the back. I've always been a fan of it has 25 or 24, or, going back to the first year.
Well, again, we switch it up every year, so it's fun to be able to collect. And, if you come over to my house, I got the different jerseys hanging up. That'll be there. And, yeah, shout out to Thomas and
Well, and even that's beautiful.
being able to get our nice co-branded cowbell in. But being able to display the different jerseys across the years, it's a cool memory to have.
Yeah, core memories too for these kids. And that you see it there. That's going to be the bells that they're giving out. How many are you going to be giving out to the fans that night? How many fans will get those?
Yeah, I think we have 500
Got
of them.
500.
Oh, 1,000.
Oh, that's going to be loud.
Yeah, so I think part of our atmosphere that I love is like the energy and the noise. I really do think our crowd brings it, and it makes it difficult and uncomfortable for the away team coming in. So we're gonna have a little extra spark for them.
Yeah, well, and Jamal, they called him the 12th man out there. It's your energy is contagious. These guys love it, and then when it's in the 80th minute and their legs are gassed, you got the 12th man is what keeps them going.
Yeah, well, that is what makes our game special. Even this past game, there's a couple of people that had never been to a match before that I got to talk to during the game, and they were so impressed by everything that they were seeing and witnessing, and were like, "This is so cool!" Like, but again, there's just people that haven't experienced it yet.
No, yeah.
I heard the comment, "I don't know what I'm watching, but I'm having fun," and that's what we want.
Yeah, absolutely. My sister-in-law never watched soccer really ever. Got a new boyfriend. Boyfriend took her to a game. Now she owns multiple jerseys.
Shout out to that boyfriend.
Yeah, his name's Nick.
He sounds like a keeper.
He's pretty tall. He would be a good
or
keeper.
Forward or
Yeah, whatever he's got to do. He's scoring. He scored a.
Is it dad
No.
joke season's over?
No. Happy Father's Day, by the way.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you do anything fun on
I
Father's
didn't get
Day?
to sneak one in yesterday, so
No.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah. We're on live TV. Why not, right? Did you do anything fun for Father's Day?
I did. Yeah, I mean, I got the perfect day, which was I got to sit in front of the TV and watch the U.S. Open,
That is the perfect day.
and mostly unbothered.
Okay.
So my wife, shout out to her for stepping up and taking on the kid responsibilities.
That's
and letting
awesome.
me have that time. But yeah, I got some wonderful cards. It's amazing the daycare that they're at. They they ask the kids questions and they fill in their answers.
Yes.
What a unique experience that is, reading your children's responses
Dude,
to things
yes.
that you have no idea what they're talking about. But
So, like, I know exactly what you're talking about here. So, crazy story. My son went to a private Christian school this past year, and they did that. He put on there, "Let's Go" by Lil Jon was his favorite song. Try to explain that to a Christian church, you know, the curse words and all of that. And he walked, "Let's go." He'll walk around and
front of a room and talking, but yeah, we go speak at Tech and
you got to do it.
be able to lead classrooms with stuff, and that's an important part of being able to get buy-in from people if you're going to lead anything.
Absolutely. Yeah, you got to be able to get up there and do it. I find a way every time, but you bet. Favorite moment of this year's season thus far from our good friends over there with the Lubbock Matadors?
Man, that's a great question. I haven't really had too much time to reflect, but I would say one of the coolest things that I've gotten to do so far this season is we actually hosted the whole team, and cut
I
back.
think. Okay. Okay, and we're officially back. I want to have a moment where I snap it up for Alex. Thank you, Alex. Our friends at Wundertre taking care of us, getting us back on the air. It's so hard doing these streams. As a guy that's been behind the scenes doing these streams, it's hard doing them.
Yeah.
So shout out to Alex for getting us back on the air. So where we left off is the comments were coming in saying that we were having technical difficulties. His favorite thing that has happened this year was hosting the team, feeding everybody, and his wife was the one that cooked. What did she cook that night?
It's a chicken spaghetti dish that, again, I think shout out to our restaurant partners. They've been great to our team. But I don't think a lot of these guys are doing their own home-cooked meals.
No.
So something special about
Always.
trying something in a different part of the country that, is unique, and it's a good dish that she does.
I might make chicken spaghetti tonight just because of that. Like, I'm now starving. I was not
It's
hungry.
actually called Rotel chicken spaghetti. So
Oh, dude,
it's
yeah.
a cheese-based spaghetti. So
Dude, you're talking my language right there. Sign me up. And then, of course, we were asking about when can you reflect in the season when we kind of shut it down? When do you have a time to reflect throughout the season?
Yeah, I think for me, every year I try and take some time after the postseason, allow myself the 24 to 48 hours to emotionally decompress from
You have to.
just how fast it goes and what all we're doing. And then from there, I'd love to look back and, check some wins that we had and be able to reflect on the good things that happened. And then after that, we take in where we can get stronger, get better, and try and improve.
Yeah, those meetings, if it's within the 48 hours, like you're saying, they start basically really quick right after the season's over.
Yeah, I think for me, though, like I don't want to have any emotional reactions to whatever positive or negative feelings I'm having towards whatever experience we had in the season. So
Yeah.
You allow yourself to get out of that mindset, and then again, it's a little bit of a checklist, and start running through the different parts of the year and what we liked and what we really enjoyed, and what notes we want to take to the next year of what we can improve on. So yeah, it's a good time for me.
You probably got a pretty busy checklist happening right now as you're getting ready for Thursday. What's on your checklist for this week?
Yeah, I think it's every aspect of the game. We want to go through, even today we're going to try something new over at the tailgate, just off of something that we've been trying to do with music, and don't know that it's been accomplishing the goal that we had in place. So we're going to try something different this next game, and see if that works. If it doesn't, then we'll adapt from there. So again, it's literally everything that you can possibly go through, from ticketing to sponsors to merchandise and retail, how we're maximizing all aspects of our game. And I think what was really cool, we had Pete Christie as our Matador of the night last game, and his son was out there, and he said that Henley took a step back and looked up at the crowd, and he's like, Dad, look, like almost every single person here is wearing Matador gear.
Yeah.
And he thought it was so cool. Like, he's like, there's not too many places you can go where, like, you're literally seeing everybody in gear, but he thought it was so neat.
It is so cool. It is so cool. You talk about maximizing the game day experience. Here's a bank that's going to maximize your bank account. Southwest Banks will help you with your financial dreams and make them a reality, whether you're looking to buy a home, start a business, or preparing for retirement. Our experts located right here in Lubbock will advise you every step of the way. Learn more about mortgage, loan, and wealth management services at southwestbank.com. Southwest Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. That was a good ad transition.
That was great.
That one was it. And we hope that you maximize your opportunities, because you got 2 left this season to come see, officially 2 left to come see the Matadors.
Yeah, and again, I think if the 806 shows up, that could lend us into some extra games. So
that'd be great.
Everybody out here loves playoffs, and we've seen it on our side year 2 with the participation and engagement and the fun that comes with that. But Tech as well. We see with these postseason runs, it can be a lot of fun, and our teams go further because our fans are great. So we need you to help us get there, though.
Absolutely. Our teams go further because our fans are great. I love that. That's awesome, because it's what it is, right? Yeah, without your face in the place there at these games, when Jamal's tired, they don't have that extra spark, right,
Yeah.
to find a way to finish. And they found a way to finish the other day, which was so cool. Final thoughts as we wrap up this coaches show. Again, thank you to everybody that's watching right now. But final thoughts from you.
Yeah, we've got a tough stretch of games that matter, and I would encourage everybody, like, don't miss out on your opportunity to be out there, get your face in the place, and we're going to go do our part on the field to make sure it's a fun time.
It's going to be a fun time. Again, like he said, face in the place. First kick, 7:30. Pregame party starting at 5. Live music, cold drinks. A good time is what it is. So you want to make sure you get there early. The School of Rock was out there last time, but it sounds like we're going to have somebody new as well this week.
Yeah, we're going to try and maybe do some different, maybe a little more socialization versus focus on music this next game.
Oh, okay. I'm excited to see what happens. You'll see me out there talking about socialization. We get out there early every game. Me and John always have one. Got to limit it to one.
He might plug you on the broadcast, too, if you make a good interaction.
Oh, absolutely. Every time. Actually, whoever the 700th subscriber is actually going to meet us at the we're going to socialize together before this match on
Are you
Thursday.
handicapping yourself getting to 700 by people waiting?
By people waiting. I had one guy in the comment section saying he's going to unsubscribe to wait to be the 700.
Yeah.
So what am I doing? I'm just trying to come up with fun prizes, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is hanging out with me fun. I don't know, but
we may have to reflect on how we do our strategy there.
yeah.
Maybe we can debrief on that.
Let's debrief. We're going to debrief. And while you go back to work, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching today on the Coaches Show presented to you by our friends at Wundertre. We'll be back on the air on Thursday as we welcome in CF10 Houston. We'll be on the air at 7 o'clock. So make sure you join us here on YouTube. But get to the game. Get to the game if you can't make it. Or if you get to the game is what I'm saying. Get to the game. We'll see you then as we're wrapping this up.